Hi, Lance Beck from Air One Air Conditioning here. We are currently doing a little job here in San Marcos and taking care of some mold issues for a customer. So all these boots have a considerable amount of growth, and you can even see where it's getting into the ceiling itself. And then if you look at the vent right here, you can see this is one of the vents that we pulled down, and it's really pretty bad. So we did some airflow testing. Actually, the air is balanced pretty well. I'm not a huge fan of the design of the ductwork, but the static pressures are okay. The air seems to be pretty well distributed, so we don't have to replace the whole duct system. So what we're gonna do is clean all of the contaminated insulation out of every single vent, and then replace it with some microbial resistant bubble wrap, seal that up real good, and then disinfect all around all the vents. And we're also going to replace the plenum itself. So we'll show you all that. So we got our unit right here. We got some really cool jazz playing in the background too. Up here is our plenum. And I'm going to try to cut that open for y'all so we can see what it looks like on the inside of that plenum. So this is a piece of the inside of the plenum. This piece is actually only about 2 years old. This was a transition piece that was made when the air handler was replaced. So this isn't even the old stuff, but you can see there's a lot of stuff already growing in it. And the thing with this is fiberglass ductboard insulation. Almost every house in Texas, at least that I've come across, has this. When it grows, this stuff grows, it takes a root inside the fiberglass. So yeah, it's definitely not good. I'm gonna try to get a piece of the older stuff so we can see how contaminated it is. Lance from Air One Air Conditioning here. So I'm actually on the top of the unit now. This is where the plenum comes up. And we cut a big hole. This is all going away. So we cut a big hole inside here, and you can see this is on the top, and it's just, I mean, it's covered in growth. And if you stick the camera down in here, I mean, we can see it's really bad. And also the smell, it's got a pretty potent smell to it as well. So it's a really good thing that we're getting rid of this and gonna make this house a bit healthier. So this is the insulation that's inside the boots. So you can see it's a lot of growth. And like I said before, fiberglass insulation, once growth gets into it, it takes a root inside of it, and you can't really get rid of it. The only thing to do is remove it. So we've been cleaning this one, got the insulation removed, but I wanted to show up in here. This is plastic bubble wrap. This is plastic flex duct. And you can see right here, there's no mold, but everywhere the white stuff has gotten moldy. So what happened was, and you can see right here, it's texture. So when they textured the ceiling, it shot up in here. Now plastic usually does not hold mold very well. However, the texture itself, does. The mold can take root and grow on that. So that's another problem we have with new construction, is that they don't put the grills up or seal these up when they do the texture job. And so you're likely to get mold growth inside. So we've cleaned the growth out from inside on that texture. And of course, we're gonna run the duct machine up there as well to get it better. And then after that, there'll be a fogging treatment done. But we can see now here, this is one with all the moldy insulation cleaned out. So we're just gonna go back with some bubble wrap inside there, seal it up, and that would be done with the buckets. Okay, so this boot here has been cleaned, disinfected, and 1-inch bubble wrap put inside the inside to keep it from condensating. So we're looking really good here now. And if that stuff ever had something grow on it, it can be cleaned very easily. And of course, no fiberglass in the air is always a very good thing. So just want to show y'all what this stuff looks like before we put the top cap on. This is the plenum that comes up, flex ducts run into it. You can see inside there's no fiberglass insulation. It's all the microbial resistant foil. So all we need to do now is the corners. We're going to caulk the corners, and then we're going to caulk and mastic around the collars on the inside. Then we'll put the top cap on, and this will be tight as a drum. The other thing that's important to know is this is not my favorite design. This is not how I would have designed the duct system, but the customer was not able to do a full replacement. So we did give the option to just replace all the fiberglass duct board that had mold all in it. So it's very vital that we always give people options. You know, if they can't do the ideal thing, we can always find something else in order to make the house more safe and healthy.